What's up, everybody? Big Will, K-pop for life, coming back at you after a month off being sick with the flu, with upper respiratory infections twice, lots of rounds of antibiotics, and bronchitis, which I still kind of have. So there might be some weird jump cuts because I've paused to hack my fucking brains out. But we're back. We're back. And for the first video, it's going to be sort of a mix of K-pop / YouTube stuff because a lot of shit is happening right now. And I need to cover it. I want to talk about it. And might be some old stuff, might be some new stuff, but sit your ass down, grab some snacks and settle in. So let's talk about it. So the elephant in the room that everybody's already talked about, it's like a week old. YouTube Rerun 2018. What a fucking dumpster fire. I don't think anybody would refute that at this point. It was awful. Officially the most hated video on YouTube. I think it's at over a little more over 11 million. It was so bad that people were actually going to Justin Bieber's Baby, the previous holder of the worst video on YouTube, or most disliked, and removing their dislike so that the YouTube Rewind could overtake it, which is hilarious. The video pretty much just served to show how YouTube wants to pander only to its advertisers, which I get from a business perspective, but while completely alienating the creator community. And as someone who's in the creator community, it was bullshit. It was the most worthless. Even the people who were in it, Marquez Brownlee, what's his name, the Casey Neistat, and a couple other people who were in it, the bigger YouTubers, they made videos about how cringy and terrible they thought it was. So what a dumpster fire that was. First off, subscribe to PewDiePie. You left out PewDiePie. The one person snuck in his chair, fine. And there's little details in the background on the shelf, which was cool of them, but yeah, everybody in the world is on, especially at that when that came out, T-Series versus PewDiePie. Everybody had some skin in the game on that one. Everybody cared about what was going on. Logan Paul KSI boxing match, anything Shane Dawson he did, just the amount of stuff that they left out that's not brand friendly, which is bullshit. YouTube, if you're watching this, if you're not downvoting my video in the algorithm because I said the F word, I'm so tired of this bullshit excuse that it has to be advertiser friendly or else the advertisers will leave. No, it doesn't, because have you ever heard of South Park or Beavis and Butthead or half of the raunchy, awful shit that is on basic cable that has a ton of advertisers that have no problem? The only reason these advertisers leave is because every time some failing bullshit mainstream media garbage dumpster fire of a newspaper or shitty news outlet goes and makes any kind of stink about anything on here, you bend over and you kowtow and you take it up the ass. Tell them to piss off and everything will be fine, because people really don't care. Normies and everyday people don't care. Moving on. PewDiePie is getting attacked again by multiple sources, The Verge and Vox, I think, who then turned around and called basically every single YouTube personality, including people like Lacey Green, who's like a far left feminist, and like has videos of her like crying when Trump won. They even called her far right. These damn outlets, these shitty failing news and mainstream media outlets and whatever you want to call them, are so desperate for just angry clickbait that they just make shit up to get clicks. That's it. Everything they say is fake, doctored, lies. It's all bullshit. Hashtag subscribe to PewDiePie once again. All right, let's keep them ahead of T-Series. And don't even click on these ads. When you see them, they want you. They want you to come and defend PewDiePie because you're still getting that ad revenue from you clicking on the description of the link or the video or whatever to watch it. Don't click on it. Don't just downvote it and move on. In K-pop news, I don't know what there is to say. 95% of the songs and everything that's come out since I have been out of commission have all been trash. So I haven't missed anything. I mean, Red Velvet song, what was it? Bad Boy, whatever. I don't know. Awful song. EXO's comeback, mediocre. Everything's just mediocre. And then you go to the Mama Awards, and as usual, there's the drama and the bullshit. But I hate the Mama Awards. I don't like award shows in general. I don't like them. So I have a video of my own coming out soon for my 2018 K-pop awards of things that, you know, actually matter. and it's not going to be completely tainted by the fact that a large fandom can just take over the entire thing, and, you know, actual good things get pushed to the wayside. Okay, so in a bit of a little more obscure news, not really obscure, it got pretty mainstream on YouTube for a while there, but I don't know if any of you would have seen it. But as I've been sick, I missed almost a solid week of work, and I pretty much just laid and watched YouTube. And I found this beef, this drama between KSI and Quadeca. So apparently, if you guys don't know, brief history, KSI wanting a podcast. If you don't know who KSI is, look him up. I personally don't like the guy. I think he's kind of a dick. I think it's his YouTube persona, whatever. Works for him, he's famous, whatever, cool. But he talks some shit about a couple of internet rappers, because YouTube rappers, saying he's the best, all these other guys or whatever. Talk shit directly about a guy named Quadeca. Quadeca was like, oh, okay. So Quadeca made a diss track called Insecure. I'll put the link in the description below for his and KSI's rebuttal. Quadeca's was a fucking amazing. His diss track was amazing. He had everybody that was in the hip hop community on YouTube and just in general reactors and stuff watching it, and just like, wow, this kid can rap. He's dope. And he pretty much murdered KSI. KSI had no choice but to respond or look like a bitch. And he did, and man, I'll put his link in the description below, but what garbage. It was complete trash. His hold on. His comeback diss track was so weak. It was so empty, and it was just, everything about it was pretty much garbage besides a few things. That Quadeca did a reaction to it and was like, I don't even know if I'm gonna do a response video to this, because it was so bad it's not even worth it. I love YouTube. I know YouTube itself, he's even come out on the record, the new guy from Finland, wherever the fuck he's from, who's running things, come out on record to say, we don't want to promote the drama, we only want the happy, sanitized side of YouTube. So you know, if it's not on the trending page and they're not making colorful slime or whatever, you're not going to see this stuff unless you get deep into YouTube. But it's definitely worth a watch. Watch a lot of the reactions, because a lot of the people know a lot about KSI, and they can tell you some of the things that Quadeca hit him on that I won't go into here, but just fucking pour him a new one. It was great. It was fantastic. There's a whole bunch of diss tracks flying around. A bunch of them at him. Deji, who's KSI's brother, hit him up. Then Deji went on Logan Paul's podcast, Impulsive, which I'm not a Logan Paul fan, but this podcast is a very good podcast. I find it very interesting because it covers more like YouTube-based stuff for the most part, and it's just kind of fun. It's kind of different. Like, I recommend it. I would recommend it. It's if you like YouTube and you like kind of the personalities they're on, and getting a little deeper into some of the stuff that goes on with different channels and some of the back and forth, the drama, that kind of stuff. It's just entertaining. Go watch Logan Paul's Impulsive podcast, who also shouted out PewDiePie and told his Logang to go subscribe to PewDiePie. So shout out to Logan for that. You know, PewDiePie talks a lot of shit about Logan, and Logan, you know, he sucked it up because he understands that PewDiePie versus T-Series it's more than just a meme. It's the sign of how YouTube is becoming so commercial and corporate that it's no longer the small creator community. It is being taken over by shitty late night show hosts that nobody watches, and they channels, well, the TV would have failed. Their TV shows would have failed if it wasn't for their views on YouTube and stuff like that. So that's why I really, out of everything that happened this year, the T-Series versus PewDiePie thing has been my favorite. It's been hilarious. It's been really fun. PewDiePie's diss track, Bitch Lasagna, was hilarious. just to see Mr. Beast and a bunch of the other communities like Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, Boogie, everybody went on Twitter, or they made a YouTube video about it, urging people to subscribe. Crazy people just randomly across the world, like posting flyers, subscribe to PewDiePie, like in their town, and then posting it on the PewDiePie subreddit. It's just been fun. It's been something that really brought the community together for the first time in a long time, with a common goal, because sometimes you have to have a common enemy, so to speak, even though T-Series is just another faceless corporation that pushes Indian YouTube videos. It's not the same thing. Even when it does surpass him in views, his subscriber count, PewDiePie will still be the #1 subscribed YouTuber. It's just for fun. And then he even went and he raised some like $250,000, I think, for some Indian charities to try to bring some good out of this, because of course you get the internet trolls that go on to say a bunch of racist, idiotic shit, and he called them on it, so that was cool. It was good of him. But overall, it's just been fun. This year in YouTube has been fun for me. I've enjoyed a lot of the stuff that's gone on in YouTube more. There's been a lot of stuff that I haven't liked. The algorithm changes, the fact that I used to get recommended stuff that was unique, that was interesting, that was like stuff that I would never normally seek out, but it was cool, it was different. Now all I get is like the same shit. I have to like purposely go and dig deep and like try to think of like random things to find. The algorithm needs a lot more fine-tuning. I don't care about the trending page. They should just take the fucking trending page down, because it's all makeup tutorials and late night show hosts, and who fucking cares? Who cares? But aside from that, that was just a quick, brief recap of the stuff that you've missed, or that I've missed over the last month, and some stuff that I liked about 2018 on YouTube. If you're still watching, I thank you. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and I will have my top 10 best, top 10 worst, and top 10 underrated K-pop songs. 3 different videos coming very soon, as well as I will also have my top 2018 K-pop awards that I will be giving away, with lots of very unique award categories that you won't find anywhere else, because that's how we do it here. So listen, I'm glad to be back. I'm gonna do my best to keep up on everything, especially with the holidays right here. I'm also gonna do my best, patrons, to try to get all your videos done. Bear with me, I've got a lot going on with the holidays, 3 kids and all kinds of family shit I gotta do. But remember, keep on popping, K-poppers. It's not a trend, it's a lifestyle. Deuces.